Alright folks, welcome back to another Signature Edition unboxing video. Now Streets of Rage 4 is a continuation of Sega's Streets of Rage series, and it was released just last year in 2020 for all consoles and PC. Carrying on from the same style of gameplay from the previous entries, which were released back in the 1990s, Streets of Rage 4 is a side-scrolling beat-em-up in which up to 4 players locally or 2 players online fight against the waves of enemies. Now setting the game aside, let's look more closely at the Signature Edition itself, because on the front of the box it has this really nice artwork of the characters from within the game. And on the back there's various screenshots of gameplay. Now personally for me, I don't have a lot of experience in the series, but I have played a lot of games like it, and I think they've done a really good job of recapturing that 2D art style. And when you open this box, you're greeted with something quite unique in comparison to the other Signature Editions that I've opened. And that is a pretty cool Streets of Rage headband. Well, it could be argued that I'm not quite good looking enough to show off the full potential of this thing. Luckily though, I've recruited the help of a pretty wee pup here who's cute enough to show off just how stylish this thing is. Anyway, moving on. Because next up we have what you get in all Signature Edition games, and that is a signed certificate featuring the number of the copy you have. The signatures of course from the video game developers themselves. The copy number I got here is 4038, which is the highest number I've ever had for one of these. But considering that Streets of Rage 4 has sold very well, that probably explains why. And another item that's standard in all Signature Edition games, and that is these unique pin badges, which always look really nice and are a good addition to the box. And then of course we have the game box itself. And as I said, you can get this game on all consoles, but as always I opted for the Nintendo Switch version. "26 years later, the legendary series Streets of Rage is finally back with a brand new episode, with lush hand-drawn animations, new combat abilities and fresh tracks from an amazing team of composers. Streets of Rage 4 is a masterful return of the classic action series fans adore. And inside the box itself, much to my surprise, is a nice wee keyring and a little art book. And another little side note is this reversible box art cover. I've seen this with a few games before, especially Japanese ones, but I do prefer the one that's on the box already, I think. And last up in the Signature Edition box is the soundtrack for the game. Now as I said, I've got very little experience with this game, but I am playing the soundtrack for the third game in the background here, so I'll assume it'll maybe sound a little bit something like that. But it's split over 2 discs in a nice little pack, and it's another good addition to the box I think. But anyway, that'll about do it for what is another Signature Edition unboxing video. It's definitely not one of the best ones I've opened, and it's by no means one of my more anticipated games, but it's another very nice addition to my collection, and one that I'm really looking forward to diving into. And I'm also very glad that I picked it up for the Nintendo Switch instead of one of the other consoles, because I feel like it's probably one of those games that's perfect to pick up and play on the go. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to do what other YouTubers always tell you to do, like, subscribe, etc. I'm very much enjoying getting these collector's edition games, and really like the collection I've got so far. Now the only issue is where to put this one. But anyway, thanks for joining me, until next time, see ya.